Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. I hope you are doing well. I pray for you all. God give you a long life and you live always happily there. Please like and share this video and also subscribe my YouTube channel. I have a request to you all. Watch this video till end for supporting me. So let's start with the information. These are some updates on Dinar.
Before starting the video, I have to tell you something. Go to google.com and search dinaropinions.com and open this site. Here you can see the latest news, Dinar opinions, and Dinar Guru updates on a single page, so visit this site for more information.
If Iraq doesn't start making the right decisions, they're not going to make it. They're going to be forced to use more US dollars because the US will put more and more sanctions on them if they don't, and that's going to devalue the currency even more. What would you do if you found under pressure from all sides? Today, we're diving into the story of Iraq, the central governor. He's in the spotlight for some time now, facing increasing scrutiny. Just months ago, he was unexpectedly summoned to Washington for a high-stakes meeting. Stick around, because this isn't just about a meeting. It's about an agenda and the broader implications has for us all. Let's set the scene. Iraq's position as the central bank governor critical, especially during times of economic uncertainty. With inflation rates rising and the public losing trust, pressure was bound to follow. But what does it mean when a central bank governor is called to Washington for an unannounced meeting? It raises eyebrows and gets people talking, and it certainly got people talking back home. In Parliament, MPs are not any punches. They've taken to calling him out for various issues, adding to the pressure cooker environment. This sort of environment is not new. Governors are often under public and governmental scrutiny, but the heat on Al seems more intense. We have to consider why this might be happening now. In months, economic decisions made in the central bank have led to growing frustration among the populace. Citizens are looking for answers and solutions. So when Iraq showed up in Washington, it was more than just an ordinary meeting. It was a signal that international stakeholders are also concerned. What happens in central banking can have ripple effects both locally and globally. For some, this pressure on Iraq is seen as a good thing. When leaders are held accountable, it prompts action and can drive change. But is there a bigger agenda at play? Let's zoom in closer. What were the specific issues that led to MPs calling for Iraq's accountability? For starters, the currency fluctuations have left many people unsure of their savings. Then there's the handling of loans and credits that were not going the way people hoped. There have been complaints from small business owners, who feel they've been overlooked. These different voices are coming together, building a narrative that demands attention. Through this uncertainty, we see two main camps emerging. Some believe that Iraq needs to step up and lead with confidence. Others argue that perhaps a fresh perspective might be required. But pause for a moment and think, what does accountability mean in this context? When MPs demand answers, they are reflecting the voice of their constituents. This dynamic creates a complex relationship between the government, the central bank, and the people. And let's not forget about the international context. Iraq's meeting in Washington wasn't a coincidence. The global economy is interconnected, and decisions made locally can impact markets far and wide. The assumptions and strategies from big financial players can put additional pressure on local leaders. This eventually trickles down to everyday citizens. As we dissect this situation, what do we think about the pressure Iraq faces? Is it constructive or merely a distraction from essential tasks? It's crucial for us to keep asking these questions. Let's take a moment to reflect on the potential outcomes of this situation. If the pressure leads to meaningful reforms and changes in how the central bank operates, that could be a win for everyone. But if it turns into a blame game, we lose valuable time in addressing real issues. It's clear there is an agenda at play here, but who's running it? Is it the MPs, the citizens, or perhaps political forces beyond local control? Each player has a role, and we need to stay engaged to understand what's at stake. Before we move on, what do you think about Alok's leadership? Is it time for him to step up, or is it time for someone new? Drop your thoughts in the comments below, we'd love to hear your opinions. As we wrap up today's deep dive into Alok and the challenges he faces, let's keep our eyes on the developments. Accountability is key, and the ongoing discussions in Parliament could shape future decisions. If you found this video informative, make sure to like and share it with your friends. Stay tuned for more updates and discussions on economic issues that matter. Remember, we are all part of this conversation. Let's keep it going.